Hi, welcome to the Stefan Cockroft YouTube channel, presenting non-dogmatic spiritual, psychological and wellness insight for your enlightenment and empowerment. Stick around to learn a simple meditation task to help you manage stress and to assist with your well-being. Hi, this is Stefan Cockroft. Thanks for listening, and we'll get straight into it. Noticing pleasant things in our day. A simple meditation task. Introduction to the task. As we each go about our day, I believe a beneficial habit is to deliberately stop on occasion and notice some pleasantness that we encounter. I'm not saying we have to do this constantly throughout the day. Even once or twice a day is good for our state of being. Based on my own experience of doing this task, I think that if you too try it, I think you'll find that consciously deciding to undertake this task will mean that you won't forget to do it. I base this on the theory that an encounter with a pleasant thing will itself actually remind you to do it. Pleasantness in nature. What pleasantness am I talking about? And what are the specific benefits of noticing pleasant things? Well, pleasantness can, of course, be anything that you personally find pleasant. I tend to go with nature. For example, it's spring where I am right now. When I pull back my bedroom curtains in the morning, I can ignore the view outside, or I can instead pause for a moment to admire the 2 blossom trees in the garden, and they really are spectacular at the moment. I can ponder on the pastel colours of the blossom, imagine the softness and the coolness of the petals if I were to touch them, and the richness of their bloom. This brief meditation also draws my attention to other pleasant aspects of the scenery, the blue sky, perhaps a bird bathing in a bird bath, and the like. Living in the now. Blossom is quite a good example here because its time is brief. If we don't appreciate it in time, it is gone. Some of Eckhart Tolle's teachings come to mind here. Life is really about living in the now. I believe our current Western culture tends to encourage people to be anxious about regrets of the past, and anxious about the future. If we live in a state of being where we are always feeling regretful about the past and anxious about the future, then we are not truly living in the present. And we can go on doing this day after day, month after month, even year after year. And, as an approach to living, we never get to fully experience the now in a positive way. The answer, I believe, is to switch to becoming more present in the now. The blossom analogy reminds us that it is always now, although each now moment is different. If we don't stop and reflect on the pleasantness in our lives on a regular basis, we are missing out on the variety of the pleasantnesses that the now can bring. In short, we aren't experiencing life as fully as we could, solely due to how we habitually approach life. We don't need to despair about this, because there will always be more now moments. However, the sooner we learn to habitually live in a way that improves our quality of life, the sooner we will be better off. There will always be another spring. There will always be more blossom. But why not enjoy this year's blossom while it's here as well? What are we waiting for? My own experience of the task. My own experience of applying this meditation task has been that it brings a sense of peace to the present moment, a sense of fully experiencing the now in a positive way, a sense that life is good, that I am living in an enlightened state. Other experiences of pleasantness. There are other forms of pleasantness that we can encounter as we go about our days. I'm not going to attempt to name them all, but here are a few. The pleasantness of being in the company of others whom we feel okay with, the pleasantness of eating food, the pleasantness of a positive exchange we have with someone, the liveliness and dexterity of the birds we see, a dog wagging its tail at us, the pleasantness of a still and quiet evening, the elegant design of a car. Concluding comment. So there we have it, a simple meditation task that I hope you might find worthy of trying out in your own life. I wish you good luck with applying it. This is Stefan Cockroft saying thanks for listening and all the best.